What's going on? So, welcome back to an episode of the Diaries. I believe it's episode 3. Just wanted to give you an update on everything that's been going on. So, I know last time I did the video, we were in the middle of our launch for the workshop, which is basically like a short 90-minute workshop. It was like a paid online event. It was $37, then up to $47. So, that finished, or that was hosted this week. That's just gone. It went okay. I set a goal of just 100 sales and we did like 136. So we beat the goal, which is cool. Obviously, grand scheme of things, it's pretty small numbers. I think we generated just over 5K in workshop sales. And again, the idea is that I'm trying to test the longer term strategy, what's more efficient, or can we do multiple things together? And I didn't want to just rely on a live launch or like a live webinar or something like that. I wanted to see, can we have another funnel basically that will sell the coaching program? Now we've had a few people upgrade from the workshop to like the group coaching program, which is the main product that we want to sell. Only a couple though. So what's that? It's like, is that like 2% ish of people have upgraded, which is a pretty low number. But I think this is just a longer term strategy. I think when you sell like a low ticket item like that, there's not like the big rush or the big sell that you get on like a live launch or a live webinar where you're going through like the pitch and the stack and stuff like that. It doesn't have that live energy. So I think funneling people to the workshop right now, it's still something we're going to move forward and do. But just know that once someone's buys, that window of someone upgrading from the workshop to the coaching program is going to probably be longer than the time period of someone signing up for a webinar and then buying. So we finished the promotion from the workshop, trying to upsell them onto the coaching program. And as we speak right now, we are promoting a webinar. So we're trying to close off the second beta cohort for the coaching program, and we're going to try and fill it tomorrow night on a live webinar. So very similar to last time. It feels a lot more controlled and a lot calmer though. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can go and watch the first video of this series on the YouTube channel, where we had multiple things, different things going on when it came to like organizing the workshop and getting people on there live and stuff. So this round has been a lot calmer when we've been promoting on social and then also via email as well. But as you can see on the screen right now, 1,269 people who are registered for the event, which is cool. Last time, overall, across the 2 webinars that we did, we had like 2,500, I think it is. So we've got less people, but that's to be expected because we're literally, pitching this pretty much the same thing to the same audience. And because we recently promoted the workshop, we didn't go like super heavy on promotion because we just didn't want to, turn the business into like a pitch fest. So we've gone a bit lighter, but the last couple of days we've gone a bit harder. I believe like 2 days ago, we had like maybe like 300-400 people registered. So we've kind of like tripled the amount of registrants this time. And basically last week, what I did was as Russell Brunson teaches, and I'm sure other people as well, the last webinar that we did, I basically downloaded the chat from like the live chat from the participants. And I basically just scrolled through the chat and just looked at points in the webinar where people had questions, people maybe didn't understand something fully, or where the energy in the chat just died a little bit and there was maybe a gap in the comments and a gap in the engagement. And I basically followed through the chat to what slide they were in and just basically analyze where in the presentation are people like asking questions and maybe the energy isn't as high as it could have been. So it was like probably took me like 4 or 5 hours. Honestly, just did like deep work in the morning. As soon as I got up, I spent like 4 or 5 hours going through it, which is, the work that needs to get done to really like optimize and improve this thing. But went through, made quite a few different changes, which is good, which I feel confident about. We've obviously already had like a beta test group go through the coaching program. So we have like testimonials and stuff this time. So hopefully it's going to be a lot more powerful. And even though we've got, as of right now, half the registrants, I believe last time we only converted like 4.5% of people. And it was only like a $500 program. So it wasn't like a 2K product or anything like that. So that last time the conversion should have been higher. So hopefully this time with a more optimized sales presentation, it'll be like the third time we've done it. So just naturally we're going to perform the webinar better. Plus with the social proof, it should be good. So that's pretty much been the full focus, and the plan is after we do this launch tomorrow, we're going to not just rely on, we're not going to just do continuous like beta groups that go through it. After the launch tomorrow, this will be like the final cohort. And then we're basically going to turn the coaching program into an evergreen product where people can't enroll at any time. We're going to increase the price again and basically turn all the systems that we have into evergreen. So for example, from socials, we have multiple lead magnets get anywhere between maybe around like 20 to 50 leads a day, depending on the activity on socials. And as of right now, they just basically get the lead magnet delivered and that's it. They don't go into like a welcome sequence or anything like that. So I need to create that and set up that evergreen sequence to upsell them from when they join the email list, and it's probably going to then send them to the workshop. And then we need to set up the evergreen sequence that upsells all the workshop buyers to the group coaching program. So a lot of like back end, like email like automations, basically. It's going to be the main focus after tomorrow. But yeah, as of right now, trying to get as many people to register for the webinar, then we'll do the sales sequence, and then hopefully turn this thing evergreen. So I'm looking forward to seeing the results of the webinar after tomorrow, after we make all the changes. I'll keep you guys updated. As always, I'll be as transparent as possible with sales and revenue. Last time, I think we did like $20,000 or $21,000 in sales from the webinar. So hopefully we'll beat that time, even if, because we got less registrants, even if we kind of match that figure, I'd be kind of happy. But obviously I want to do a lot more. So we'll see anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.